Kelly. You are Mrs. Supermodel Kenya. When you look at pageants or modeling, we don't really think that kunaweza kuwa na Mrs. It's always Miss something. What does this one advocate for? What is it all about?
Thank you. Mrs. Supermodel Kenya is actually,
So is it spread across the country or it's just in one county?
It's actually in all the counties. We did that in Kirinyaga. Little Miss of Kenya, we go for finals every time. We start from county level to regional level and then to national. Then I go to primary school, we went for modeling and all that. I did it for fun because I was very tiny.
This was in what primary school?
Yeah, I was really tiny, so who would want a tiny miss? That one didn't go well. I went in high school, we tried. I got a second runners-up position. Still on the high school, I became an MC, and it didn't go. It went well with the MCing. So I sat down with myself and I asked myself, Kelly, you really have a way with PR. Why don't you do something that has something to do with PR? And then with my glasses, I decided, modeling, you're a mirror to the society. Why don't you go that line and show anyone out there that just because you have a challenge, it's not a limitation to you, it's an extra thing on you. So yeah, I went into modeling so that I model in glasses.
You model in glasses.
Exactly. Actually, I'm Kelly, the model in glasses.
Describe yourself as Kelly, model in glasses. So then why did you feel the need to continue? I mean,
so first of all, just recently last month on the 26th, I launched a project. It's called Miss Independent Festival, which shall be running each year. It's about all the talents. We had football, we had modeling, we had performances. That was the mini launch. So I'm working on the main launch now, which will be now the first of its kind, the first edition. Then from there, each year it shall be running, just to give people out there a platform. You know, these youths, I did it in Mukuru kwa Ruben. Yes. Then last Saturday, I did a piece.
That's good. Kelly, coming to you, you talked about, was it giving of food? How do you do this? And is it just in your home area? Does it cut across?
Actually, it's not in my home area. I am in
I get to travel now. What about in the future? And it's not, this is my first one. What if I focus and major in it? How many doors will it open? So when I remember that experience, it was really amazing because I didn't expect it at all. Yes.
So that was your best experience, traveling to a different country?
Yes, it was really nice.
Okay. What about you? What was your best experience?
Actually, let me call mine, it has a negative basis. I went for auditions, and whoever was doing the auditions told me to remove my glasses. I told them I cannot see without glasses.
So you said that you do some just kidogo workout, but we know in industry, exercise and what you eat is really important. So do you have like schedule for physical activities, and what kind of physical activities are involved? Because I know that must be there.
Yeah. So what I do, I usually like twice per week, I go to the gym. That's all I do. Yes.
Just only twice a week?
Twice
to maintain that body?
To maintain.
Which kind of model are you?
I'm a pageant model.
That's runway?
Yes, runway.
That entails, I think, a lot of activities, doesn't it?
Yes.
But you only do twice a week?
Twice a week because, well, the other days you're maintaining your diet, taking in a lot of fruits, a lot of water,
Is it just fruits and water necessary to maintain the kind of body that a model needs to have? Is there a lot more than that?
There's a lot to it. Personally, my day starts with at 6 to 7 a.m. I'm supposed to go to the gym.
That's daily?
Yeah, daily. Mandatory.
When you were twice. Okay.
It's mandatory. My gym instructor, Manu, he's very strict. He's my friend on the other side, but in the gym, he's my gym instructor. You start with the gym. By 7, you take breakfast. We always told, watch on the type of breakfast you take. Do not have so much junk, because anyone would want to take junk in the morning. You want to have a cookie, you want to have a muffin, you want to have a queen cake. Just take some healthy food in the morning. Then later in the day, you'll have a meeting, you have something to attend to. Like before I was schooling, I'm a student. I finished at East African School of Aviation. So you're supposed to be in class by 8. You see, by 6 to 8, you're supposed to have done everything you're supposed to do and be in class on time. Yeah, but it's not all about the food only. We still have keeping the right company, keeping your mind off negativity, because you know everything is all in the mindset. Once you have a negative attitude towards anything, or if you allow negative energy your way, trust me, it's going to derail on your body. You'll find you have a sulking face, you do not have that smiley face. As a model, smiling is not optional. It's mandatory.
If really someone annoys you,
you need to brighten somebody's day. Trust you me, a smile can brighten a day, so that one is mandatory. If somebody annoys you, we're always taught how to control your emotions. You're human. Especially me, like personally, my facials show. No matter how much I try to swallow and I'm like breathing, no, it's not easy, but you still have to looks okay. So you can always smile, but once you turn, you're like, oh my God, I am so mad, but it's okay. Yeah, it's not all about the food, it's a lot.
It takes
your company, your attitude, your mindset, also your dressing. Yeah.
So it's holistic.
It's holistic.
I feel like for you, Liz, you just really have a good path in this. Like, where's it twice a week? Auditions, unaingianga unapata. What's it with you? I mean, you know, it's because in modeling, depending on whichever kind of modeling you do, it could be commercial, runway, the way you're mentioning, plus size, it just doesn't really matter. There's usually a lot of challenges in this kind of industry, and also particularly to women. Have you faced any sort of criticism?
Not really, but the challenge I would say I have faced is height. I'm 5'4". So maybe you find there those pageants, they want 5'7" and above. So even if you audition, it's an automatic.
Things you can't do.
Well, you see, like now I'm Miss Independent Kenya. I can't contest for a title that's beneath. Okay.
Oh, onwards and upwards.
Yes, it's an international title. It's a national title, so you can't go lower. You only go higher. Yes.
With an agency, obviously, I know the things that you just cannot do, because a lot of instruction comes from there. Is it the same as, you know, like what Liz is describing? Is there anything different?
In my agency, especially Miss South Kenya, you can never go lower.
So that cuts across.
You go low, you're decrowned. You cannot just be something of something substantial, then you decide to belittle yourself. You're done.
You're done.
You're crowned down.
Unatolewa kwa hiyo kirauni. Lastly, as we bring this conversation to a close, what next for you as Mrs. Supermodel Kenya? Let me start with you.
I'll be going to India. The dates are not out because they were changed because of Corona. So I'll be going to India for that, but that is not my most major thing. My major thing is having a brand or maybe an organization to do with women with glasses. I really want to major
on... passionate about that.
Exactly. I really want to major on models in glasses. That is something I really want to build. I'm working on it. We are working on it as an agency. So that's it. That is my goal. There's nothing greater than that.
Umesema lazima wajue watu ni wani, si watu vipofu.
We pay to see.
We pay to see. So what next for you, Liz?
So for me, I'll be handing over Miss Independent in 1st June. That's when my reign is coming to an end. But fortunate enough for me, I will be taking up a new role as Miss World Ecotourism Kenya. There's a voting which starts 19 days from now. It's against other countries. Yes. And in October, I'll be going to South Africa. That's where the main finals will be.
So is there a platform or a space that people can vote for you?
Yes, there's a link which is being prepared, and the voting will begin in exactly 19 days from now. Yes.
So after that link is out, what would you tell the Kenyans that are watching? Why would they want to vote for you for that position?
Because a vote for me is a vote for Kenya.
It's not very politically correct. Nonetheless, this has been a very good conversation, just understanding the model space and model industry in this country. My guests this morning have been Elizabeth Nzilani, she is Miss Independent Kenya, that is to my immediate right, as well as Kelly Mwende, Mrs. Supermodel Kenya. They have been talking to us about their journeys, experiences, what makes it for them, and if you are an upcoming model, the things that you can do at least to break that barrier. This is how we bring this conversation to a close. But Good Morning Kenya is not yet done. We still have trending topics on the other side. Stay with us.